welcome. My name's Charlie, and for today, I'm gonna be playing 100% of Mario Wonder. Now, I've played my fair share of Super Mario games, and I'd say I'm pretty good, but completing the latest installment in this iconic franchise would be my hardest challenge yet. Essentially, to fully 100% the game, we need to collect all 6 medals. The first one we get by completing the main story, defeating Bowser, and saving the Flower Kingdom. But that's only the beginning. To get the other 5, we need to find all 306 flower coins, grab the tippy top of 93 gold pulls, earn all 24 special badge abilities, get all 144 standees, and finally collect all 224 Wonder Seeds. We'll also be completing the super difficult secret world levels, so lots to do. This video has been in the works for almost a year now, and videos like these take a lot of time and energy to make, so if you value the life of this talking flower, consider leaving a like or subscribing. Alright, without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, I will be fully honest, we had a pretty embarrassing start. Oh, let me see. Ignore that. Ignore that with the profile names. But soon enough, we were introduced to the Flower Kingdom. Upon receiving an invitation from Prince Florian, Mario and the others are traveling here for the first time. And one special thing about the Flower Kingdom? Hey there! There's talking flowers. Hello? What?
Have a great time.
Okay. Probably Bowser's gonna come and like destroy the castle, so. As we explored, we caught our first glimpse of the new Wonder Flower power-up and made our acquaintance with Prince Florian, the cutest little royal caterpillar I'd ever laid eyes on. But of course, this regal reception would be short-lived, as who would have guessed? Bowser swooped in to ruin the party. No way! Whoa, Bowser's here? Bowser snatched the Wonder Flower, pulled a little I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark, and then somehow reassembled himself into a flying fortress. Okay, I will say I did not expect that. Bowser released a bunch of evil little clouds that slowly transformed all the Flower Kingdom homes into jail cells, trapping the Poplin Flower people inside. Oh no! Not that guy! With his entire castle now stolen, or I guess turned into a villainous turtle, Prince Florian was rightfully upset. Lucky for him, I agreed to take on the task of saving the kingdom, and being the good leader that he is, he decided to tag along as my guide. Oh, okay, cool. For a moment, I thought Prince Florian was gonna crawl through my ear and parasitize me or something, but thankfully it was more of a Remy and Linguini type arrangement. So, with an insect of royal lineage safely stowed on my person, I began our adventure in earnest, starting at Pipe Rock Plateau. And I've gotta say, the first level of Mario Wonder certainly makes an impression. Oh no. Wowie Zowie! Did he just say Wowie Zowie? I was now an elephant. I'm kind of okay with the elephant now, except I do hate this. After messing around as Elephant Mario for a while and collecting some big flower coins, we came across our first Wonder Flower. Whoa! And let me tell you, this video is about to be a wild and unpredictable ride, because when you interact with them, you enter a whole new dimension, and its effects are different every single time. I'm lost. I'm lost. What's going on? Oh, wait, the pipe is wiggling! What's going on? It was a lot to take in. I mean, turning into an elephant is one thing, but a hallucinogenic flower that makes warp pipes sentient is a whole other beast. I just rolled with it and reached the end of our trip where I received our first Wonder Seed. With an elephant trunk full of water and a royal caterpillar in my hat, we'd converted our first Bowser jail back to its original state and got another Wonder Seed for our heroic efforts. I also spat on the poplin, making them bloom, which was mildly uncomfortable. With that, we ventured forth to our next level, Piranha Plants on Parade, which, much like the last one, was full of surprises. Whoa! He just stood up! They can do that this whole time? This is kind of sick. And the Wonder Flower did not disappoint. What's going on? Oops, I just got rid of the base. That was beautiful. Sorry, I want it to happen again. I feel bad killing the piranha plants now, knowing how talented they are, how talented they've been this whole time, apparently. Are they all musically trained? It was honestly one of my most memorable moments in all my years of gaming, and we were only 2 levels in. Soon enough, we'd managed to finish all 3 levels on the starting island, but across the way, Bowser the Castle was unleashing chaos in his wake, and setting a bad example for his son. My dad's a castle now. Oh yeah. Prince Florian and and I propellered over to the main island of Pipe Rock Plateau, where we found a nasty piranha plant coiled around this poplin hut. Using 3 wonder seeds, I disposed of the sucker, and inside, we found a little poplin who looked as though they'd pooped their little poplin pants.
I was so scared. I thought I'd wilt on the spot, but I'm glad I was here to keep this badge safe.
The badge in question was the parachute badge, which gave us the ability to float slowly to the ground with our surprisingly airworthy hat. I was eager to put our new badge to the test and resumed our journey by mercilessly harassing a bunch of hoppos. Just slapping them around, jumping off of them, and generally proving myself to be the superior pachyderm. I do feel bad though, because the hippos are just kind of living their lives, and I'm being like an absolute terror. Oh, I forgot we didn't do the trippy flower. Yes! Wow! No! Yo! They really just said, here's a bunch of hippos, and then I just had to go with it. With both wonder seeds secured and a quick little shower for the poplin, I checked out our first poplin shop. There, I could buy badges, wonder seeds, 1-ups, and standy surprises, which I'd ultimately need to collect all of to fully 100% the game. I bought a whole bunch, including a crouching Mario and this fluttering red Yoshi. That is 14 down, 130 to go. Oh boy. I moved on to the next level and came face to face with another new enemy, the Bulrushes. I tried to take advantage of their charging attack to get this flower coin, but they ended up just running off the edge. Eventually, after an embarrassing amount of time, I realized I could ground pound the trees, allowing the Bulrushes to run right through. But nothing could prepare me for the Wonder Flower effect in this level. Oh no! What was that? The Bulrush Stampede even knocked down the flagpole, which was mildly confusing. But I continued on and eventually found this insanely tall one that I slid down for like 10 whole seconds. Oh, wowie zowie, that was not great. At this point, I decided to travel upwards and found a poplin stuck behind a rock that had fallen in their path. And these poplin guys turned out to be quite a money-hungry folk, because all this dude needed to break the rock was 10 flower coins. Apparently money gives them energy, or maybe it's just unapologetic greed. Thank you, now I've got some oomph in my bloom. Speaking of oomph in my bloom, I've been earning an absurd amount of oomph lately playing the sponsor of today's video, Idol Slayer. Look at that! I'm making 473 quadrillion coins per second. Take that, Mario. At face value, Idol Slayer is about collecting coins, stabbing grubs, and upgrading your weapons, armor, and skills, but there's also wormholes that teleport you to special platformer levels, an entire skill tree, and freaking lore. When they initially reached out, I downloaded it just to try it out, get a feel for it, and now I have level 300 in like every upgrade, and I play it all the time. So the game is free on mobile and Steam. It's a lot of fun. The pixel art is super cute, and there's also hundreds of achievements to get. 621 to be exact. That is a lot. I think I've only managed to get like 116. You know how much I love 100%ing games. I've definitely got my work cut out for me with this one. The good news is that my little gal here is constantly running in the background and earning me money for when I hop back on. So if you're interested in starting an adventure of your own, check out the link in the description down below and go get Idol Slayer for free on Steam or mobile. And with that, let's get back to the video. With the bloom of oomph that I'd given them, the poplin was able to break down the rock and unlock a whole new area. I felt like Rolla Koopa Derby sounded like a wonderful time, and sure enough, the title was true to form. They're rollerblading. Once I'd collected all 3 big flower coins, I pulled this ripcord, which yielded our next flower trip. And this one entailed collecting all the tokens to unlock the wonder seed at the very top of the tree. I reached the top of the flagpole and received both wonder seeds before taking on my very first badge challenge, Parachute Cap 1. I completed the challenge with absolute ease and then returned to the lower half of the map using 10 of my precious wonder seeds to unlock our first Wiggler race, which, as the name suggests, is a race against a Wiggler. I made some decent headway early on, but had a little hiccup part of the way through that literally never happened. And although we were neck and neck toward the end, I was able to clutch it. Loser! Oh my gosh, what a loser. In all fairness, I probably should have been a little less mean to the Wiggler because it did give me an auto super mushroom badge for my victory. Oh, okay. Want me to wear it? No? Encouraged by this win, I gave the wall climb jump badge challenge a whirl. And with a hop, skip, and many jumps, I'd managed to get all 3 flower coins and our 3rd badge. You want me to wear it? No, stop asking about that. I wasn't eager to tackle another bull rush level, seeing as my first experience was mildly traumatizing. So instead, I explored the world a bit more and jumped down this warp tube, and as it turns out, there was a giant subterranean area. I embarked on a swamp pipe crawl, and for once, Mario the Plumber did some actual plumbing. With a remarkably unflattering photo to commemorate this adventure, the most notable moment from that level, I moved on to our first knockout arena, which really just entailed killing all the enemies as quickly as possible. I clocked in at just under 90 seconds, but I'd need to do it in 70 to get all 3 coins, so I gave it another shot. Come on, idiot. No shot! How did I get exactly 70 seconds? Having secured such a clutch victory, I finally felt ready to try Bull Rush Express, our first 4-star difficulty level. Yes. Can I? Oh, it's coming this way. After getting absolutely trampled, I realized I was meant to surf on the bull rushes. Wow. Whoa. Yeah. Okay, I have to ride the wave. I see. I was being racy and hash, but I must be patient. Jumping on went a lot smoother the second time around, but the outcome was the same. I made it further with each attempt, but every time, the Bull Rush conga line kept leaving me behind. 5 attempts, 2 flower coins, and 0 Wonder Seeds later, I decided that was a problem for future Charlie to deal with. With my 20 Wonder Seeds, I strolled up to the corrupted palace, ready to purify it of Bowser's curse. But when I say purify, I pretty much mean demolish, thanks to the Wonder Flower effect. Just seems like everything's breaking. I took my time gathering all the flower coins and was rewarded with a Wonder Seed. But we weren't in the clear yet because I still had a fight with Bowser Jr., who was convinced that his dad's Wonder Power would help him in battle. As far as I could tell, though, nothing had really changed. You're just doing the same thing you do in every game. But I'd spoken way too soon because before long, the little tyke transformed. Okay, can I not be standing right here? What is he doing? Get down from there, you scoundrel! And not only that, but he could change sizes too. Horton beats up a child. I saw a window of opportunity and ground pounded my entire elephant mass onto the guy, causing the evil fog to leave his body. And in probably the most violent and unconventional exorcism you've ever seen, the first palace was officially finished. As a reward, we got our first royal seed and returned the palace back to its original form, granting us access to the Petal Isles. I'm sure the Bowser must be around here. Whoa, is that? Yeah, he's obviously right there. How did you not see that? Oh my gosh, you little worm. As it turns out, Bowser's Cloud Piranhas were protecting his airship, so until we dealt with those, we would be unable to stop him from collecting enough wonder and taking over the world. That's concerning for sure. Luckily, the royal seed we'd just gotten took it upon itself to fly out of my pockets and suck up one of Bowser's Cloud Piranhas. Seeing what these royal seeds were capable of, our plan to defeat Bowser became clear. We'd have to travel through the Flower Kingdom to collect the 6 remaining royal seeds and eliminate all the Cloud Piranhas before ultimately facing and defeating Bowser. After pocketing our first Petal Isle Wonder Seed, I began my first water level, catching sight of a smackerel. I loved every second of that. Wow.
Smell that salty.
Smell that air. I climbed a secret vine that led to a flower coin and then stumbled across the Wonder Flower. Whoa! Unfortunately, the talking flower was alive and well, but I soon figured out that by baiting the giant smackerel into biting specific areas, I could collect all 5 flower tokens. I hastily grabbed the Wonder Seed, jumping right into the smackerel's mouth. We're just gonna truck on. And then unlocked Rawbird Cove, which featured these little diving kingfishers. But despite being the namesake of the level, they took a back seat to the most notable part, this specific flower.
I wonder what seawater tastes like. I wonder what seawater tastes like.
Literally stop saying that.
I wonder what seawater tastes like. I wonder what seawater tastes like.
Why is this flower faulty? This is one of my favorite parts of the game, this flower. And that's saying something too, because the Wonder Flower for this level was incredibly cool. Oh. The air and water had swapped places. I love this game. I swam up into the sky grabbing the Wonder Seed, and as the effects wore off, there was nowhere to go but down.
You're all soggy.
Okay. Afterward, I took a stop at the Poplin shop nearby and purchased myself a block badge, which adds helpful blocks to the levels. That honestly sounded pretty cool, so I equipped it in preparation for Bluebird Roost. And look at these little fellas. It's like they have those party favors that roll out when you blow them. Love those. Actually, not really. It's kind of gross when they get all soggy. I'll be 100% real. But speaking of little party favors, whoa, what is this? I now had Bubble Mario, who could blow bubbles to kill enemies. At first, it just seemed like a really slow and ineffective fire flower, but then I realized, oh, I can send the bubble through the wall? That's crazy. The amount of bubbles would only increase though as I entered yet another flower-induced fever dream. What is this? Oh, they're suddenly shooting. Oh, they're helpful now. This is so cool. And with 2 more Wonder Seeds secured, I banished this piranha plant and unlocked our second world, Fluff Puff peaks. An icy world with a massive tree at its center, on top of which was fricking Bowser Jr. with our next royal seed. After surviving a literal avalanche, I headed to Poképede Pass where I started my new elephant snow removal business. I will call it Wowie Zowie's Snow Plowies. Unfortunately, once I'd gotten the Wonder Flower, it did start snowing again, negating all my progress, but having grown up in New England, I am unfortunately all too familiar with this experience. With the failure of my business endeavor, I wanted to take a bit of a break from the main levels and decided to try out our first search party level. It honestly turned out to be very unrelaxing though, and following like 15 minutes of ground pounding every inch of the arena, I gave up and moved on to something objectively much more difficult. Our next 4-star difficulty level, a badge challenge for the wall climb jump ability. This platforming puzzle was challenging, and my inability to see the middle left part of my screen was for sure not doing me any favors. So I entered Charlie Tryhard mode, turned off my camera, and carefully began my ascent.
This is hard. Oh my gosh.
Oh, no. I managed to gather the first purple coins, but the level only got harder as I approached these rotating walls.
Let me just engage my brain cells for a moment.
I scrambled my way up like a really incompetent Spider-Man and managed to complete it after a bit of trial and error.
Oh my gosh. Oh boy.
Honestly, I absolutely love that level, and to celebrate our victory, I purchased the coin reward badge as well as another wonder seed from the Poplin shop. It made me feel so confident that I made my way to yet another 4-star difficulty level, which immediately began with a wonder flower.
Hold on. Okay. I see now that... Okay.
With the knowledge that this was indeed a rhythm challenge and that I should not step on platforms that have yet to appear, I tried again and kept up as best I could, getting all 3 flower coins and kinda killing it until quite literally the last platform. I gave it another shot, and this time I made it, acquiring another wonder seed with just seconds to spare. I'd actually almost made it to Bowser Jr. too, until I was rudely interrupted by this Magikoopa who straight up just warped in one of Bowser's flying battleships. The new Baboom enemies aboard the ship shot off fireworks, which felt a little too celebratory given the current circumstances, but I soon learned that I could position these guys to break obstacles above me. I used this strategy to snag the Wonder Flower, but I wasn't quite sure if this was a psychedelic trip or just Bowser being extra aggressive. He got the freaking scope out and started shooting me with his laser eyes. I was able to evade the attacks, and using his own weapon against him, stole the Wonder Seed. With that, I'd made it to the end of the ship and, against my better judgment, jumped right inside to find some kind of Bob-omb factory. Now, I'm no engineer, but I'd venture to say that Bowser's factory had some issues, considering I pushed this massive red button and it quickly reversed the direction of the conveyor belt and broke the entire ship. A pretty significant design flaw in my opinion, but I moved onwards and upwards, purchasing a new badge from the Poplin shop and then taking on the Fluff Puff Peaks Palace. Straight out of the gate, the Wonder Flower was in plain sight, but just out of reach, until I discovered this ingenious way to get it out.
That's so cool. That's really, really cool. That's clever.
Whoa!
Yeah, that's exactly what I expected, so I'm glad that that happened. Why am I so long? Oh, what?
Long Mario was truly a sight to behold. Someone actually managed to remove the silhouette effect, and this is what Long Mario truly looks like, along with the rest of the gang. I don't think I've ever seen anything so god-awful, yet also so beautiful. But all good things must come to an end, for now, and I was left with only Bowser Jr. to deal with. And this little goblin had the gall to shake his Batukus at me.
Whoa! I don't know about that behavior, Bowser Jr.
Like last time, he wielded his Dark Wonder magic and turned the entire room into honey.
What on earth? What? He spit his face off.
As the room changed form, I chased after Bowser Jr., eventually bouncing on his face and pretty painlessly receiving our second royal seed. Yay!
Oh, they're yodeling! Yodel-la-la-hee-hoo! Even the flowers doing it. Oh, this is great.
Royal seed in hand, we propellered back to the Petal Isles and eradicated yet another of Bowser's Cloud Piranhas. And after effortlessly outperforming another Wiggler, I managed to unlock Shining Falls, our third world and the home to our next royal seed. Upon entering, we met the Master Poplin, who, despite being fully aware of the catastrophic damage Bowser was causing, refused to give us the royal seed unless we completed his trials. This is like a national emergency, my guy. With one audible poof, he had vanished, and now severely irritated, I began the first test, the Hoppy Cat trial.
What are these enemies?
Took me a bit, but I eventually put together that they're just hopping copycats.
Oh. It's like, why are they just jumping so randomly? It's because I am.
I stumbled my way to the end of the level and was commended by the Master Poplin for my courage before being left with another poof. And on the topic of poof, I then took on our very first poof badge challenge.
Crouch and charge up power to jump higher than usual. Whoa! That is so cool.
I hippity-hopped my way to all 3 flower coins and another seed before taking on Master Poplin's midway trial and turning myself into a hoppy cat. That was definitely not on my bingo card.
What? What is going on? What is this? I'm loving every second. Got the seed. I'm just really genuinely never expecting the things that the Wonder Flowers do.
Master Poplin seemed pretty impressed with my abilities, but it's so hard to take him seriously when he audibly says poof every time he leaves. He does put together some fun levels though. After making my way through the Sharp trial and the Sugar Star trial, I'd reached Master Poplin's final test. In this level, I was once again turned into a hoppy cat and tasked with Wii Fit skiing myself to the finish line.
Go, 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 go!
Okay! Wonderful! What the heck was that?
And just like that, we'd successfully completed all of Master Poplin's trials, officially earning our next royal seed. I am starting to suspect Master Poplin is a fraud, though. He attempted a celebratory backflip, and it did not go well for him.
Oh, is he good?
But having completed Shining Falls, Florian and I propellered back to the Petal Isles and used the royal seed to banish yet another Cloud Piranha. Bowser was not very pleased with us, but in response, he played a little sample of the music he'd been working on. Call me crazy. I kinda liked it. Although he was a talented musician, we needed to prevent his huge wonder preparations at all costs. And according to the caterpillar in my hat, the 3 remaining royal seeds were located in the Sunbaked Desert, the Fungi Mines, and the Deep Magma Bog. But before heading to any of these new worlds, I decided to pay another visit to the Master Poplin. And in speaking with him, we'd revealed an entirely new secret world. We will be completing these levels in due time, but Bowser's dastardly plot meant that time was of the essence. So I returned to the Petal Isles and made my way toward the Sunbaked Desert, stumbling across my first ever conch.
Whoa, you're something.
As well as this drill power-up.
What is this? That's cool. Okay, there it goes. Never mind.
Using this power-up, I was able to access fun secret areas and drill through the ice to get our next Wonder Flower. At first, nothing seemed super different until the largest conch I'd ever seen, which admittedly I'd only seen like, what, 7 thus far, dropped straight on top of me.
What in the world?
With the Wonder Seeds from that level, this newly rescued Poplin, and the Poplin shop nearby, we had more than enough to unlock the Sunbaked Desert, our 4th world. There, I found Bowser Jr., who was plotting to keep all the water in the desert for himself.
Everyone else is gonna be so thirsty, but not me. A hydration check from little Bowser Jr.
I made sure to hydrate and then stumbled upon a beautiful oasis, the last of the water the Poplins had left. Seeing as they are literal plants and needed to survive, I promised to reclaim their water and completed the first level, gaining access to the palace grounds. Very quickly, I stumbled across this Poplin trying to fix the bridge, and they said they couldn't, by virtue of their wiltedness. Instead of water, though, they asked for money.
Take oomph for your bloom.
Just a bit of cold hard cash was all it took to get him back to work. I crossed the newly fixed bridge and met another Poplin who told me about the ninja dancers under the hill behind the oasis. I was so intrigued, but deep down, I knew that restoring the water was more important, so I saved that for later and entered our next level. And there I met them, the Bloomps.
Flight of the Bloomps?
This is my favorite enemy in all of Mario, ever. I was so in awe of them that I completely forgot I wasn't wearing my parachute badge.
This is, sick. Oh, and you can deflate them.
And the Bloomps only grew in size, as did my love for them.
Oh, big Bloomp, big Bloomp. It's beautiful. I'm actually such a Bloomp fan. Like, I'm gonna change every single bio on every single social media to like #1 Bloomp fan.
Also, I wasn't lying. I did in fact do this. I wowie-zowied off this Bloomp, reaching the top of the flagpole and thus completing an absolutely fantastic level. But next up was the badge challenge for invisibility. It seemed totally broken at first, considering enemies couldn't even see you. But then I realized when I wasn't indoors, it was almost impossible for me to see me. Still, I was able to collect some flower coins and even managed to launch off this jumping bull rush and reach the top of the flagpole flagpole.
You want me to wear the badge? No, that was far too confusing. Thank you, though.
At this point, we still needed 5 more Wonder Seeds to unlock Bowser Jr.'s palace, and as luck would have it, I stumbled upon a secret Poplin shop that was selling some. I purchased a Fast Dash badge and the cheapest Wonder Seed, but the remaining 2 were far too expensive. I have priorities. I needed to save my flower coins to buy more standees.
You know what? I'm gonna rely on my pure talent to get me the rest of the seeds.
As I journeyed through the desert, I got a Wonder Seed from a badge challenge, one from a musical break time level, and another for just standing on stage as these little ninjas danced around me. But that left 1 more to collect before we could face Bowser Jr. Luckily, in my travels, I discovered and activated 3 of these mystery panels, which revealed a passageway to a hidden level, as well as a secret warp pipe that brought me to a familiar character.
Nice to meet you. Should I do the Toad voice? I can't take that back. Sometimes I wish I could take things back.
Although I mocked Captain Toad incessantly, he still gave me 50 flower coins, which was very kind. In putting my Toad voice failures behind me, sort of, I went back through to complete the hidden level. Honestly, it kind of felt like the game was punishing me for my terrible Toad impression because the Wonder Flower for this level was literally just an Indiana Jones boulder chase.
What in the... Whoa, it's going the other way now. We're going the other way. Okay. Yeah, it's huge. Please give me another chance. That was fantastic. Okay, after this one.
On my 3rd go, I managed to escape the Gigongous Spike Ball and added 2 more Wonder Seeds to the collection, meaning we could now face off against Bowser Jr. But before I did that, my curiosity got the better of me. I needed to see the Ninja Jump Party.
Oh my god, it's like Rhythm Heaven Fever. 1, 2, 3, jump. 1, 2, 3, jump. 1, 2, 3, jump. 1, 2, 3, jump. They love it!
I will admit, I intended for this to be a quick detour, but then I realized there were more levels hidden in these sandstorms. And I mean, everything really went out the window when I stumbled across this one.
Bloomp! Bloomp! Bloomp!
Nothing but bloomps and goomrats, baby.
This is the best level in all eternity.
Before long, I spotted the Wonder Flower just chilling out inside a bloomp.
Got it. Okay, what's gonna happen? I can only imagine. This is like the best game on earth.
I floated up to the Wonder Seed, kinda bungling the flagpole, but overall living my absolute best bloompy life. Very embarrassingly though, I'd gone on such a long detour that we now had almost double the amount of seeds needed to take on Bowser Jr., so I decided enough was enough and entered the Sunbaked Desert Palace.
You're not going in there, are you?
Unfortunately, I am.
But within literally seconds of stepping foot in the castle, I died.
That was just embarrassing, okay? That was just embarrassing and I don't want to talk about it.
On my 2nd try, I actually made it past the first obstacle. Huge progress. And soon after, I found the Wonder Flower, which caused the world to switch back and forth between slow motion and super fast turbo speed.
God, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Great that Yo!
Adapting to the time shifts was genuinely a challenge, but it did come in handy for some hard to reach areas.
That's really smart game design, but I hate it. Fudge nuggets and a fudge nugget sandwich.
Eventually, though, I nabbed the Wonder Seed and confronted Bowser Jr., who was just chilling in a reservoir full of water, contaminating it, no doubt.
This pool party was way more fun before you showed up. Whatever, pretty soon a big bad wonder is gonna happen, then the world will belong to Dad.
Bowser Jr. did a little jig, and then the underwater combat began. I bonked him on the head, and like last time, he took the opportunity to activate his Dark Wonder power, which sent water flying absolutely everywhere.
Get over here, you. Get over here.
After bonking him again, he switched things up. Like, literally, all the water went up. I landed another hit, but got caught off guard during a water shift and fell on some spikes. Against all odds, though, I was able to land the final blow and claimed our 4th Royal Seed, turning the castle back to its original form.
Yo, that's no good. What is that? Not my prince! Oh, he's fine. He's just having fun.
Having returned the stolen water back to the residents of Sunbaked Desert, Prince Florian and I flew back to the Petal Isles and evaporated another Cloud Piranha, meaning we had only 2 worlds, 2 Royal Seeds, and 2 piranhas left before we faced Bowser head-on. I decided to venture into the Fungi Mines next, but not before another surprise Bowser battleship level. I navigated my way around bullet bills and green blowtorches, once again pushing the big red button and destroying the entire ship.
Nice.
And with Bowser Bowser's ship out of the way, our path was open to the fungi mines. Oddly enough, Prince Florian had no idea where the royal seed was, and stranger still, the first Poplin house was entirely empty.
A note. Let's see what it says. Something awful happened. Our work has come to a stop. I've gone off to see what I can do about all this. If you can, please come help me.
Soon enough, we met the loyal Poplin who told us his Poplin friends had ventured into the mines to find the royal seed for us, but had been trapped in the process. And in order to save them, we'd need to fix the broken bridge, which, of course, meant shelling out more cash.
Look at this. My friends made their descent here. They must be in the deepest area beyond the 3 ruins.
We made our way down to the first set of ruins, those of the Wubba variety.
How's the goo taste?
Ew, stop. How's the goo taste is not the new how. I wonder what seawater tastes like, so don't even try.
I struggled my way through the goo, which goes on the list as a Mario experience I never thought I'd have.
I like when you stop swimming, you just goes.
And also going on that list was the Wonder Flower turning me into Wubba Mario.
I'm a slime! I have the backbone of a green slime! Or I'm red, but I've never felt such joy.
I quickly acquired our next badge, which was genuinely the grappling hook from Terraria, and then completed both the Swaying Ruins and the Poison Ruins, bringing us to the Operation Poplin Rescue level.
Slime Mario is back, baby.
Using the power of Wubba Mario, I squeezed through the temple's narrow passageways, got another Wonder Seed, and then at long last...
Oh, we found the Poplins! They look so scared. They're shivering in fright. Yay, we've been rescued! They've all... Their bloom has been oomphed.
And the effort of rescuing these guys was well worth it because they presented me with the next royal seed.
And so, Mario's party saved the fungi mines from a dire fate. With the 5th royal seed in hand, there's only 1 left to recover? What?
Together, Prince Florian and I flew back to the Petal Isles, chucked the royal seed at the Cloud Piranhas, and with no time to waste, headed to Deep Magma Bog, witnessing a genuine murder on our way.
Glad I'm not a Goomba. Me too. I think that every day when I wake up, actually.
Well, unfortunately on this day, I was not so lucky.
I'm a Goomba?
Now, I was the prey, and all I could do was waddle around, hide from the mamas, and be frustrated by my sheer lack of ups with these stubby little legs.
Whoa! I am not here.
Honestly though, being a Goomba was pretty fun. It made me appreciate what these guys go through a bit more, you know? Also, I'm not sure if you noticed, but I'd been dressing up as a different character for every stream I did playing this game. I stream right here on YouTube. It's a very good time. Would highly recommend joining the fun. But on this day, I was Luigi.
It's falling off.
Having collected the boosting spin jump badge, I unlocked the entrance to Deep Magma Bog, where, surprise, surprise, I found Bowser Jr. up to no good. Apparently, he thought his dad was getting bored, so his plan was to make the magma boom like fireworks, which is just such devil child behavior. Before jumping into things, though, I visited the Poplin Observatory.
We've made it.
Turns out, things were not looking good. The magma was getting hotter and hotter, the bog's ivy scragglier and scragglier. That's a scientific term. And with this knowledge, Prince Florian and I descended into the bog to try and fix it. First thing, we came across a collapsed bridge and this Poplin experiencing heat stroke. I fixed him right up with the universal cure of cold hard cash, and in return, he repaired the bridge. And it quickly became clear why the Poplins were suffering in these worsening conditions. Like the rocks were literally going molten right in front of my eyes. But with the power of the Wowie Zowie, I was able to cool things down a bit and finish off the first level, getting a bonus Wonder Seed from a Poplin Observatory nearby. We continued venturing deeper, next entering the Dragon Boneyard, which generally entailed jumping between and inside circles of dragon fossils. But when I activated the Wonder Flower, one of them came back to life.
It's like Drampa. Hi, buddy.
Drampa and I went for a little ride, and I got to have my own Chihiro riding Haku moment, except with a lot more molten rock.
Are we? Oh, okay. Good thing I didn't just like accept it and go in.
This was genuinely such a fun level. I absolutely loved it. Upon saucing this Poplin a couple flower coins, they smashed this boulder, revealing a warp pipe that led straight to the castle. And to face off with Bowser Jr. this time, we would need a total of 15 Wonder Seeds. Of course, this would be no problem at all. I was absolutely locked in.
You know she's getting serious when the mustache comes off.
I quickly collected both Wonder Seeds from the Rars and the Ruins, but I'd also somehow reached max purple coins. Like literally 999.9 of them. So I headed to the nearest Poplin shop, bought the coin magnet badge, and then splurged on a ton of standees. With 8 new ones joining my collection, I returned to the grind, mastering the Grappling Vine badge, and then taking on the next 4-star level, Pull Turn Burn. This was a frightening but appropriate level name because I did pull and turn, and in my stupidity, burn as well.
How do I...
However, as the Wonder Flower transformed me into Metal Mario, I became impervious to the molten rock, swimming around the magma without a care in the world, and collecting both Wonder Seeds as well as a freebie from the 4th Poplin Observatory, the owner of which astutely observing that the magma levels were rising.
Yep, I can say from personal experience that is true.
But these rising magma levels were becoming worse and worse by the minute, so with more than enough Wonder Seeds, I headed to the palace to take on Bowser Jr. Using the power of the Wonder Flower, he shapeshifted into 3 different Bowser Jr.'s. But with my astute observational skills, I was able to determine the real one and landed the finishing blow, receiving another Royal Seed. With the magma levels returning to normal and the palace following suit, I headed back to the Petal Isles and deployed the last Royal Seed, neutralizing Bowser's defenses. But of course, in that very moment, Bowser started jamming again.
It's track 2. Nothing's wrong. Bowser's just giving us a sample of the new track.
I guess while I was saving poplins, reversing ecological disasters, and tripping on Wonder Flowers, Bowser had made some progress with the plans for his huge wonder, and he was generous enough to offer me a sneak peek.
All you have to do is muster up the courage to make it to my castle. Okay, bet. I wasn't expecting anything like that. Well, you're a fool, Prince Florian, and you've never played a Mario game, and it shows.
Together, Prince Florian and I traveled to Bowser's flying castle, and can someone explain to me the logistics of this? I am in Bowser now, correct? Well, if that's the case, then who is that? Is Bowser inside of Bowser?
How about you just enjoy the opening act my army has ready for you? That's your cue, Missile Megs. Get out there and show them how dangerous a show can be. Who's Meg?
Turns out, Megs were these long missiles in the same family as Bullet Bills. But these ones, you could ride. And not only that, but as we soared into the sky, we left gorgeous rainbow contrails in our wake.
Whoa, this is beautiful.
Was Bowser still firing lethal rocket projectiles at me? Yes. Yes, he was. But they were so pretty.
Did you enjoy my army's hospitality? Well, that's just the beginning. It's time for the high voltage gauntlet. Jeez, the talent in Bowser's Kingdom.
Bowser was not joking about the high voltage part, though. I electrocuted myself numerous times, but in reaching the Wonder Flower, I was yet again transformed into Metal Mario and obtained the Wonder Seed. With all the missiles and electricity, I felt like I was long overdue for a break time level. But, of course, intermissions were banned from Bowser's shows.
I love how Bowser's gone into showbiz. He's like, you know, stealing princesses, kind of not my thing anymore. I just want to open a theater. A very deathly one.
I spent the next 5 minutes dodging Bullet Bills and Missile Megs, but this time the Wonder Flower equipped me with some firepower of my own.
Oh, this is too much power for little old me.
I rode my little battleship to victory with absolutely zero mishaps occurring in the slightest, and moved on to what Bowser promised would be the greatest show yet, Knucklefest Bowser's Blazing Beats. The Knucklefest part was pretty clear with the pounding fists and whatnot, but the blazing beats had yet to come.
Whoa! Wonder Flower! It's gonna be the homing missile thing, and I'm not excited. Oh, serving! Hello! This is so banger. Like, Bowser should stop being a villain and really think about a career in music.
Things were going decently well until I came across this pair of dancing gamboos.
How do I get past you? This is so hard. This is so hard.
But after one more attempt,
Bum 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 bum. Wonder Seed. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh.
I made it to the end. And now Bowser was announcing his main act.
Bowser's Rage Stage. All audience members, please make your way to the main stage.
Now, I know I'm supposed to be like preventing Bowser from unleashing his big wonder and saving the Flower Kingdom and everything, but after experiencing Bowser's musical talent, I'm kind of a fan. As we entered our first 5-star difficulty level, I struggled with this inner turmoil, conflicted between my fate as the Flower Kingdom's savior and my unbridled passion for Bowser's discography. Of course, I wasn't the only one excited for Bowser's showbiz career.
I've got a front row ticket to Dad's big show, okay? You're not gonna ruin that for me.
Bowser Jr. activated his wonder power.
Oh, Big Goomba. Oh, goodbye.
And then proceeded to punch himself out of the picture. What a fool. But once I really got into the level, it was clear Bowser wasn't messing around. There was just a lot of stuff going on all at the same time, and worst of all, this creepy flower.
Never speak again, please.
And in my haste to escape, I jumped to my death.
I thought that was the floor!
By the time I'd realized how to dodge the skeleton, the wonder power brought the thing back to life, and I ended up straight back in the abyss. The second time around, though, I managed to successfully hitch a ride.
It's really just combining, like, everything that we've dealt with before. You will die for that.
Yet somehow things continued to escalate.
What is happening? Oh, they're wibbly.
The inchworm pipes wriggled me past some talking flowers, counting me down.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, jump. Okay.
And just like that, we were on the main stage. And there he was in all his glory, the headliner, the main act, Castle Bowser's final form.
Thank you all for coming. Are you ready to lose yourself in the sweet beat? Are you ready to get lost in the sauce? This finale will make the entire universe my captive audience. Bowser's Rage Stage. Hit it! Give me a second eye. I need it. Sorry, Bowser, I'm not making fun of you.
As Bowser shot piranha musical notes from the palms of his hands, I got the rhythm of the song down and perfectly timed a solid uppercut to the chin before taking out his fists and putting a massive crack in his cobblestoney face. But you know what they say, the show must go on, and Bowser was absolutely trucking through.
Oh, he's jamming.
I still had a job to finish though, which was difficult considering Bowser's undeniable stage presence.
I shouldn't be loving this as much as I am. Okay, iframes, take me home.
Suddenly, Bowser split the stage into alternating halves, making the fight that much worse.
And go, go.
But that didn't stop me from pushing his button and pissing him off even further.
I'm not trying to take the moment or, like, you know, steal your thunder, Bowser. It's just that you're, like, taking over the kingdom, and that's kind of not cool.
In response, Bowser then separated the stage into 6 parts and continued with increasingly more difficult attacks.
He has 4 hands.
I easily evaded his disco spiky balls and landed another blow to the chin, breaking down the castle walls and also shattering his beautiful swirly hair. In doing so, I'd revealed what appeared to be a big, important looking button. And if Bowser's flying battleships had taught me anything, it's to always press the big, important looking button. And in one well-timed boost,
Oh, we did it! Sorry about that.
as I jumped on his head, I'd broken the seal containing all of Bowser's Wonderflower magic, which came rushing out, sending him flying.
He's like a balloon.
And with that, we had officially completed Bowser's Rage Stage and earned the final Royal Seed for the Petal Isles, rounding off our collection of 7.
Goodbye. I really liked your album, but you're also kind of evil, so it's like, well, you know.
We propellered back as a whole squad, which felt kind of unwarranted since Mario did all the work.
Oh, yeah!
But after such a treacherous journey, the Flower Kingdom was saved, Bowser was defeated, and the Poplin's blooms were oomphed, without a cash payment this time. And that left just one last Wonder Flower.
What this? What? Oh, the credits! Should we go for a record? Oh my, oh my. Okay, okay, there goes the record. Okay.
One Hoppo beating later, I was faced with the aftermath of my fight to the death with Bowser and his son. Truly a fall from grace, a fall from fame, and most of all, a genuine waste of musical talent.
Oh, poor Bowser. He just wanted to release a good album.
We all lived happily ever after.
Yay! Except Bowser.
As with any proper performance, though, there was an encore to be had, and our time in the Flower Kingdom was far from over. Between the coins, seeds, and gold poles I'd missed, all the remaining badges, and the special world levels I hadn't even started yet, we had a ways to go before fully finishing our journey to 100% Mario Wonder. But before jumping into any of that,
My friend made this for me. I will attempt to wear it as I play. Isn't it incredible?
completion-wise, we were doing pretty well in Pipe Rock Plateau with just the gold pole, wonder seeds, and flower coins to get from Bull Rush Express, in addition to 3 levels we hadn't discovered yet.
Okay, it's Bull Rush Express time.
My improvement since the last time I played this level was very much evident, too. And I got the coins, gold pole, and both wonder seeds in just 2 attempts. I was a bit baffled at having 3 completely undiscovered levels, so I explored around trying to find them and bumped into our old friend Captain Toad again. Upon being gifted 50 more flower coins, I was reminded that we still had a lot of things to buy at the Poplin shop, and luckily, the one nearby had 4 special power-up badges. With these badges added to the collection, I then stumbled across my first bonus coins galore level, which was really just getting pelted with money.
That was incredible. I don't even know what that was, but I loved every second.
Although I checked every inch of Pipe Rock Plateau, I genuinely could not find the other 3 levels, so I saved that for later and moved on to Fluff Puff Peaks. I started off by completing the floating high jump badge challenge as well as the zip go round break time level.
That was kind of fun, but also very stressful.
To ease the nerves, I followed that up with some retail therapy, spending 300 flower coins on standees and adding 20 new ones to the collection. But the highlight was definitely Balloon Toad. What a beautiful specimen.
We only have to find 1 more, and it's between floating high jump and Fluff Puff Peaks flying battleship.
Turns out, the final level in Fluff Puff Peaks was just this Spring Feet badge challenge, and after finishing it, I'd officially completed the second world and even gotten some flower coins to waste on more standees. In completing the Spring Feet badge challenge, I'd also unlocked another entrance to the special world, which was equal parts scary and intriguing. I decided to test out the waters, and
Holy crap.
it was a 5-star difficulty. But still, my curiosity got the better of me.
I'm so nervous. Oh, I like these ones.
I may have spoken too soon though, because trying to do this level was making me one sad mushroom.
I couldn't see. Oh, I gotta go up here. Oh my god. This is definitely 5-star difficulty, but you know what? Not for us, baby. With my toad hat on, actually more of like a 2-star.
This, my friends, is the definition of hubris.
Oh god. No! No.
And this is what it looks like when a mushroom loses all its confidence. Yet even after so many deaths, I somehow still had the spirit to truck on.
Okay, this level is cheating. This level is cheating. Oh no, Mario. Oh no. Oh, mamma mia. Nope. Exit the course. I can't do it under these conditions.
After going from
Oh, I like these ones.
to I'd had quite enough of the special world levels for now, so I moved on to Shining Falls.
Just for good luck, I'm gonna buy 10 standees. Oh, that's a Goomba Daisy. That's a new one.
With 9 new standees in the collection, I revisited the Hoppy Cat Trial. I still hadn't found the Wonder Flower on this level, but I quickly realized that I could use the Hoppy Cats to get blocks I couldn't otherwise reach, which led to a bewildering flower trip.
What on earth art this? These are some big fellas.
With the Wonder Seed secured, I then turned my attention to the Anglefish Trial.
Okay, so these are cute.
Became a lot less cute when I started punting them into the stratosphere. But after finding all the purple coins and whacking some more fish, I'd fully completed that level as well. And with one last break time level, we'd gotten our final Wonder Seed in Shining Falls.
Incredible. Okay, let's go buy 20 standees as a reward to ourselves. I don't have a problem. I don't. Oh, hello.
The new standees were coming in quick.
Oh, heck yeah.
And I filled up the collection with some rare Spike Ball variants, as well as some less rare but equally cursed Wowie Zowies. I stopped my spending spree once we'd reached 70 standees, leaving us at just under the halfway mark to collecting all 144. And so, our journey to clean up the levels continued in the Sunbaked Desert, where we still had some overpriced seeds to purchase. I had enough coins to buy the first one, but didn't quite have the 200 needed to get the last for no particular reason. And in the interest of saving up more money, I shifted my focus to the levels. I got the last purple coins in the Armadillo level and Ninja Jump Party, the Goal Pole and Blooms of the Desert Skies, the remaining purple coins in Flight of the Blooms, and then speed ran a couple badge challenges for the flagpoles. But this brought us to the Sunbaked Skirmish Knockout Arena. Last time I tried it, I'd completed the level in 133 seconds, but to get the final flower coin, I needed to finish it in less than 100. Well, my improvement was definitely showing because I ended up finishing the course in just 88. Let's go! Feeling good, I figured we were ready to tackle the other levels we hadn't tried yet, starting with Color Switch Dungeon. This was your average puzzle level. I got through it no problem until I reached the Wonder Flower, which produced this Shadow Mario.
What is that? Get away from me. What the heck, man? Oh, is it doing everything I do? That's why he's so agile and beautiful and fast and nimble.
I was able to evade my little doppelganger, getting myself the flower coins and the Wonder Seed. And having finished this level, I'd finally saved up enough coins to purchase the last and most overpriced Wonder Seed for sale. This marked completion in the desert and brought us back to the fungi mines. We completed the Knockout Arena, bought even more standees, bringing our collection past the halfway mark, and found the remaining coins in Poison Ruins, as well as a hidden goal pole halfway through the level. Once we tied up those remaining loose ends, we finished off the fungi mines and headed to our final main world, Deep Magma Bog. And surprisingly, the levels we'd done here were all actually complete, so it was genuinely just a matter of completing the levels I hadn't played yet. One of these being a search party level. Now, normally I hate these, it's just kind of not my jam, but this one was actually going pretty smoothly until the last flower token.
Does anybody even know how to do this? I think maybe my friend Googster does. My friend Googster is actually 100% at this game so far. Oh, whoa, no way.
And with the help of my very real friend Googster, I'd managed to reach 25 collected Wonder Seeds, which was just enough to unlock the Expert Badge Challenge for Jet Run 2.
Okay, dash continuously at incredible speed. If you run off an edge, you'll have a short window where you can jump in midair.
It's a really good thing you can't lose lives in badge challenges because I died a lot.
This is probably the most frustrating level I've ever done in this game, and it's literally a badge challenge. This is so bad. Bad level, Nintendo, bad level.
Googster came in clutch once again, and with their help, I was able to make it to the second purple coin.
No! No, don't do this to me! I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can do it. Oh, I did it. Okay, that's fine.
But at long last, the suffering was over.
That was the worst level of all time. Invisibility 2! Oh no, it's just out of the frying pan and into the fire.
I will be real, this level wasn't that bad. I even got to ride a cloud, which was kind of fun. Really, anything is better than Jet Run 2. At least, that's what I thought until I made it to Spring Feet 2.
Okay, this, do that, do this. Okay, cry.
After a lot of bouncing around, I was finally able to complete the level with all 3 purple coins, but doing so many painful badge challenges back to back was starting to wear on me mentally, so I went for yet another shopping spree.
Nice! Balloon Toadette! Oh my gosh, that's an incredible find. Spike Ball Nabbit! No way!
The luck was genuinely insane, and in just a couple minutes, I managed to add 14 new standees to the collection. That's 90 down, 54 to go. Now at this point, I'd gone through all 6 worlds picking up the coin seeds and goal poles I'd missed on my first go around, but we had just one more thing to finish up. The 3 missing levels on Pipe Rock Plateau. And in order to find them, I realized we needed to visit our old friend Bulrush Express. With my trusty drill hat power up on, I laid low, hitched a ride, and then took this secret exit that brought me right to a second flagpole. And in doing this, I finally unlocked the first of the levels, Sproings in the Twilight Forest. I carefully navigated through the shadows, nabbing the purple coins and smacking this Sproing for my Wonder Flower to collect the Wonder Seed. This brought us to the Cosmic Hoppos level, which was bewildering, and at last to Jet Run 1. I was expecting the worst from this considering how badly Jet Run 2 had treated us, but it went off without a hitch. And thus we had completed all of Pipe Rock Plateau.
We've gotten every single seed, every coin, every top of the flagpole, all of World 2, all of World 3, all of World 4, all of World 5, and then all of World 6 as well. It's just done. Literally all we have to do now is the special world stuff. And also, getting the standees, and then we will be officially done.
Completing the special worlds would be the greatest test of my Mario prowess yet. These bad boys are all 5-star difficulty, and first up was the Shining Falls Special Triple Threat Deluge. As horrible as the name sounds, it was really just 3 Lakitus throwing spiky balls from the sky, which actually, no, it was very overwhelming.
Get the things to break the— oh my god, please. Oh my gosh. Come here, please. I'm begging you. I'm begging— oh my god. That was so unfair, but we're fine. I'm going. I'm gone. What? Oh my god. How did we possibly— wait, we actually did that on like the first try? With that level done, we now have 8 seats. And this is good because now we can unlock this little piranha plant level. Incredible. And I think that we should get some of the standees. I feel like that would be so fun. Care for a standee? Yes, I would.
Now, the cool thing about the Poplin shop in the special world is that they allow you to spend a little more coins to buy the standees for specific characters. And since I was dressed up as like a Daisy Peach hybrid that day, probably my laziest and least impressive cosplay so far, I began there. What I didn't realize was that spending extra coins for the character of your choice actually guaranteed that you get a new standee. This was huge considering the hundreds of coins I'd probably wasted on duplicates thus far. I happily shelled out the extra cash and completed the collections for Daisy, Yellow Toad, Blue Toad, Toadette, Yoshi, Red Yoshi, and Mario, spending my last 30 coins on a Fire Luigi.
Okay, thank you for taking all of my money. I had almost 1,000 coins.
And after that insane spending spree, I took on the Piranha Plant Reprise.
Oh, they're so good.
I took special care not to stomp on any of the singers, but then...
I was listening to the sweet, sweet music. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, this time I'm in gamer mode.
I'm not even joking. This level was actually hard, and not for any other reason except that I can't take my eyes off the singing piranha plants.
I love them so much. I love the little piranha plant songs, but I want to do another level so we can have a power-up. This one is called Fungi Mind Special Dangerous Donut Ride.
The game mechanic of the falling platforms was actually really neat, and I was able to finish the level relatively easily before returning to the Piranha Plant Reprise.
Yep, we're running now. Oh god, I need that coin. Oh my god, how did I not die? I don't know. No! No!
And with all the flower coins now collected, I could just focus on surviving the flower trip.
Easier said than done. Okay.
What? You are a fool. No, that's the same exact one.
I'm fine. I'm fine. This is the part. Stop it. Okay.
No, no, no. Having finally completed Piranha Plant Reprise, we'd unlocked yet another flower propeller, which was incredibly concerning.
I am afraid. I still think that we have 2 secret levels in the lower world. Oh, God.
I decided to just stay calm, keep moving forward, and try my hand at the deep magma bog level.
I can already tell this is gonna mess me up so bad. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah!
The dragon. We almost missed the boat. Oh, we did miss the boat. Oh, okay. It glitched, but that's so... But why?
I screwed up the dragon part so many times that I eventually turned to my chat for guidance.
I think you need the momentum. I think you should just go. Just gun it.
And just gunning it turned out to be the right call.
Oh my God. Holy crud.
This left us with only one more special world level to complete.
I cannot wait for this. Special Way of the Goomba.
My initial moments as a Goomba were not promising, but after learning how to run, or I mean, calling it running is kind of pushing it, we were on a roll.
Run, little Goomba, run. Okay.
You'd expect the life of a Goomba to be quite slow or mundane, considering they cannot jump or do anything for that matter. But actually, this level was quite enthralling.
Yeah, buddy. Oh God, above.
And having survived the harrowing bubble section, I received my 16th Special World Wonder Seed and dispelled the piranha plant guarding what appeared to be Bowser's castle.
Oh my gosh, this is the last level.
We had arrived at our final test, a Wonder Gauntlet, which did not start out well for me.
We're okay? We're not okay? Nothing's okay? I hate this. If I'm the drill, nothing can hurt me from most angles.
I eventually realized that being a little coward was actually the best tactic, and after cowering on the worm pipe and hiding for a fair portion of the level...
Going in the ground? Going in the ground? Nothing can hurt me in the ground?
Oh no! No, get me out of here! Get me out of here! Get me out of here!
Okay. Oh.
We had completed it.
So literally the last thing we have to do is get this final coin and then buy all of the standees. And then that's that. This is the part. We need to pay attention. Oh, I messed up, but it's fine because we recovered gracefully. We have gotten every purple coin. Yay! You found all of the 10 flower coins, earning you a medal. So that is our 3rd medal.
I headed to the Poplin shop for a small celebration and spent all my hard-earned purple coins on standees, rounding out the Luigi and Peach collections and leaving only the Nabbit and blue and yellow Yoshi standees to get. But even though I'd earned and purchased every badge, there was somehow still one missing. I searched around for some kind of secret shop or something until I realized I was missing a single Wonder Seed.
World 1 level 2? The first singing piranha plants? You're kidding.
And alas, I found a sneaky hidden pipe that brought us right to the final secret flagpole, earning our final Wonder Seed ever and the 4th medal. But we still had 2 medals left to go, and as it turned out, the Wonder Gauntlet wasn't actually our final test.
The final test. Badge Marathon has appeared in the special world. Oh, there it is. Okay.
I went into it expecting it to be the hardest level of the game, but the Nintendo gods were kind enough to start it out with something that played to my strengths.
A parachute cap, yay!
But fret not, the true difficulty of this level slowly revealed itself.
Yep, that's fine. Oh, that's not fine.
Up next was the floating high jump challenge involving this air-powered platform, which took some getting used to.
That is literally embarrassing.
We got it after some trial and error, but the next one, Dolphin Kick, was even worse.
I don't want to participate. I don't want to participate. I'm gonna die.
I got the purple coin, which was a miracle, and then proceeded to die many more times before taking a quick break to do a bunch of coins galore levels. This was partly to get coins for more standees and lives, and partly because I think I was actually losing my mind. To get myself back on track, I took my winnings to the Poplin shop and finished up the yellow and blue Yoshi standees, and then purchased the final one, Running Nabbit.
You collected all of the standees, earning you a medal. That makes 5. Oh my gosh!
Feeling rejuvenated, I returned to the badge marathon, ready to put my 15 recent deaths behind me.
Okay, we've got this.
But after a promising start...
No freaking gosh! You're so annoying, Mario! You're so annoying! I hate you! I hate you! Oh, we made it. Stop. That's not funny. That's not funny. That's not... Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. Do you ever just want to cry?
Through sheer willpower, I'd made it past the crouching high jump and wall climb stages, but by the time I'd reached the spring feet stage, I only had 1 life remaining. And seeing as I'd gotten 2 of the purple coins, I was not willing to lose my progress. So I transformed myself into a Nabbit and returned to the Fungi Mine Special Dangerous Donut Ride. As it turns out, running through this level over and over was the best way to farm purple coins, and I desperately needed some to buy some lives. The thing was, though, repeating this level over and over was getting really dull, so I decided to spice things up and change the language to Japanese.
Why is the Japanese yell so janky? I want to hear what the Spanish flowers sound like. That one felt real.
After much coin farming and Spanish screaming, I'd finally saved up enough to purchase 99 lives from the Poplin shop, which I could only hope was enough.
We'll do it. We'll do it first try.
Yeah, I can tell you right now, that is blatantly untrue.
Flota, I will. Okay, here I go. You can do Chinese. What? I like the different languages. Can I please get in the tube?
We were actually making decent progress.
Oh no, thank you.
But the Spring Feet stage with the rotating fireballs still felt absolutely impossible.
What? Oh my god, what are you talking about?
I changed the language again to Korean because truly the multilingual flowers were the only thing keeping me sane. And when I say keeping me sane, that's like there was very little left.
You ever feel like a plastic bag? Ba 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 da 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 da. I'm in the gamer slouch. My chiropractor would have a fit, but I care not. People are saying I've only done 5 out of the 8 badges. To be fair, 5 is a large number. In my defense, Your Honor, 5 is big.
Following a few more deaths, I decided to mix things up yet again.
It's time for Russian. Oh, thank you.
If you can't tell already, the pattern here is dying a lot, misplaced confidence,
I think I have it.
and then a language change.
Italian. Okay.
But after a couple more tries, I was finally able to clear the Spring Feet stage. And the best news of all was that I'd reached a checkpoint. From there, things really started moving. I flew through the Jet Shoe stage with relative ease.
That was aggressive. Yeah.
Moved on to the boosting spin jump badge, which, not to flex, I finished in a single try, and followed it up with the grappling vine challenge.
Ciao, ciao. We're not done. Now I'm invisible. Okay.
This invisibility badge marked our very last stage, and if I could successfully get the purple coin and reach the... Oh, yeah, okay. I made my way back, and per my chat suggestion, continuously expressed my completely genuine happiness and joy, which allowed me to keep track of my location. And then I reached the Bloomps. My darling angel babies, here to either ferry me off to the afterlife or to a triumphant, unforgettable victory.
I just need to keep positive or else I'm gonna have a breakdown. We'll change the language. We'll go to Dutch. I won't. Thank you, Dutch flower. How I feel right now. That's how I'm gonna be feeling when I finish this. Oh, you didn't say anything about multiple. If we could just... Please. Please let that be it. Is that it? Oh, I did everything. Guys, I did it. Wonder. Ooh. Oh my gosh, we did it. Yes. Whoa, it's still in Dutch. And so, Mario's party achieved a spectacular feat, clearing all the special world courses. What an astonishing display of skill. To commemorate this achievement, you've earned the secret badge, the Sound Off badge. Nice! What is this? I don't know. You acquired all of the badges, earning you a medal. That makes 6. We did it! This is a really big accomplishment. You should feel proud. I wonder what'll happen if we use the secret badge we got. Want me to wear it?
And for the first time ever,
Fine. Put it on. Put it on!
I heartily agreed to change my badge. And honestly, I'll just let this one play.
Oh my god. I don't even have any words. This is so great. It like slides as you go down the pole. That's so fantastic.
But as a final send-off to our fully completed Mario Wonder World, we had one last stop.
Ready, guys? Oh my gosh. Finally, we know what seawater tastes like. It tastes like success. And just like that, we had done it. We'd collected every single flower coin, landed on the top of every goal pole, and earned every single Wonder Seed, all 24 badges, and all 144 standees. From this hard work, I'd been awarded all 6 medals, meaning that I had officially completed 100% of Mario Wonder. But wowie zowie, what a journey that was. Saving the Flower Kingdom, taking down Bowser, and tripping on dozens of Wonder Flowers, all with a Royal Caterpillar in my hat. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really
really hope you enjoyed, and if you did, feel free to leave a like or subscribe to the channel. I would absolutely love to have you here, and it really means a bunch. I also made an Instagram recently, #1 Bloomp fan. I'm gonna start posting on there soon, so maybe slap a follow on there if you want to see some pictures of me. Alright, that is all I have for today, but I will see you guys next time. Bye!